All right, fellas, we are now one day away from the 2024 NFL Draft being hosted in the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. That's right, guys. We are one day away from franchises making the player, selecting the player, taking the guy who could either turn their franchise around or be the guy to get them over the hump to finally make it into the Super Bowl. As Detroit Lions fans know, we were this close last year to being in the Super Bowl. An unexpected appearance in the NFC title game sits us at number 29 overall. Tonight, we're going to be doing another mock draft for you guys. It's Hat and Beard's mock draft version 3.0. We're going to be using the exact same tools as last time. However, unlike last go-around, my opinion on our first-round selection, Chop Robinson, has completely changed over the last couple of days. Although he's a workout phenom, not really impressed with what I've seen on the tape the more that I watched of him. So, you guys, we might be doing some trading. I don't know if you watched it, but I got a short. You can click the link right up over here. Yeah, it should be up over there. For a short I made really expressing basically what I think Brad Holmes and the Detroit Lions are going to do with our 29th overall selection, could probably be the best maneuver. And I'm going to try and address that in this version of the mock draft. You guys, we're going to be doing rounds 1 through 7 on the ESPN Mock Draft Simulator. Oh man, if you like my general sow, I'm going to give it to you now. This is the Hat and Beard Show. I'm Hat and Beard. We're here to say the quiet part out loud. Mock Draft 3.0. Let's get into it, fellas.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
All right, guys, as you can see here, we got ESPN's mock draft simulator pulled up. We're going to be going at normal speed, rounds 1 through 7. You can see down here I got us selected the Detroit Lions, number 29 overall. So let's get into it. Let's do some stuff here, guys. I'm totally off Chop Robinson. Not impressed with what I've seen on the tape. He did not excel well against even upper middling talent tackles. He really was taking advantage of some subpar talent to kind of pad his stats. Although he did perform well at the combine, I can't say that I'm super high on him. And really, I don't think Brad Holmes is going to go defensive end. I think we have enough at D end with Pascal and Hutch and bringing in Marcus Davenport and maybe even John Kaminsky kicking around. I don't know if a first-round talent or a first-round player will be there at 29 overall. I'm not going to trade up, okay? I'm not going to trade up, though. If, say, like a Jared Verse is there at number 20, where I think the Steelers are at number 20. I think the Steelers are sitting at number 20. Yeah, the Steelers. If you could maybe trade up with the Steelers, if Jared Verse falls somehow to here, and you could finagle the Steelers to move up with like a third-round pick, like your first and a third to move up, probably going to want to go ahead and try and pull the trigger on that. But I'm probably going to be trading out of the 29th pick because all the mocks I've seen, I'm not really overly enthusiastic after watching Chop Robinson. Let's just get this underway and let's just see where things fall. So here we go. Bam, 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 bam. The same people all the time. Okay. All right. Okay. And I went Terry and Arnold. I was kind of hoping Terry and Arnold. That's kind of him and Mitchell are like the only corners that I really, really like. Shit. See, this is where I'm talking. Like, this is just not where I like to be sitting. Oh, hey, by the way, since we do have the mock draft going on, we will be enjoying a champagne of beers while we make this selection. So, guys, so the question becomes: do you want to? We're gonna remove Chop Robinson, right? We're gonna remove him from our draft board. We're not interested in him in the first round. Nate Wiggins, I do not think he is durable enough. I don't want to go Adonai Mitchell out of Texas or Xavier Leggett in the first round. I just don't think that these two guys are worth the number 29th overall pick. I could see a world where maybe they go after a Rakestraw Jr. from Missouri. Not really high on him. Keon Coleman is, I think, a sneaky Brad Holmes move that you could see him maybe do in that, okay, just follow him here, right? We didn't see Jahmyr Gibbs coming in last year. We just didn't see it, right? And then we dealt away DeAndre Swift. Comment down below. Do you think there's a world where Brad Holmes takes like a Keon Coleman at number 29, potentially, and then we see day 2 somebody like JMO be dealt away? Just hold your hate, dude, okay? I'm not saying that we need to move off of JMO. I'm just saying that he's a potential trade piece, right? Like, he's athletic, he's still relatively young and on a rookie scale contract. Kind of underperforming in Detroit his last couple seasons. I know injuries and then the suspension. However, hear me out. If someone calls and wants to give you a second round pick for JMO, do you consider potentially pulling the trigger here on like a Keon Coleman? Braden Fisk, also a guy that I really, really like. Again, though, you start to get into this. The real question is, are any of these cats that you're seeing right now, are any of these cats worth a first round pick for the Detroit Lions? Any of these guys? Any of these guys? I mean, we've seen what all the centers go, huh? We've seen all the top centers go. Yep, looks like it. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. See what we can work on a trade, because this is what I'm interested in. Make trade. Look, how do you guys feel about trying to work out of the first round and going after somebody? Where are you? Where is the football team? Where's football team? Where are the Commanders? Am I just blowing past the Commanders? Carolina Green. Oh, boom. All right, so what if you went like boom, boom, boom. Wait, why won't they accept this? Oh. I don't like. Okay, so we'll go 2. Oh. All right, what do you think about that? I hate not being able to like actually deal away or get future picks. Like I'm a big fan of acquiring future draft capital. So what I'm thinking here is that the Commanders are going to want to be awfully aggressive trying to go after guys. There's players on the board that they could really target. What I'd like to try and do, now this is another move I've seen going on. I've seen people talking this. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, so what about that? What if we move back 3 spots? The Chiefs want to get aggressive, go after somebody like one of the wide receivers that's out there, right? Maybe an offensive lineman. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's trade out. Yay! They accepted my trade. Big surprise. So the Chiefs just moved up. Who'd they go after? Who'd they take with that pick? Who'd they go after? Tyler Guy. See? Offensive line, right? I kind of had a feeling that would go that way. Then Chop Robinson went to the Ravens, which probably is the best suit for him, right? I mean, that is clearly a franchise that can develop these guys. Nate Wiggins goes to the 49ers, so there's a pick we don't even have to worry about considering anymore. I'm happy about that. And here we are at the 32 spot, right? At the 32 spot, we're going to go ahead and pick a player. And what we're going to do, though, is we are going to take right here. Probably the best center in the entire draft. Kind of a toss-up, though, between him and Jackson Powers Johnson. Oh, man, I don't know. And look, the whole reason is that Frank Ragnow, I mean, he's not old, but he's not young, but he's got a lot of injuries, right? He's been banged up a lot in his career, man. And, man, Braden Fisk, that wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, let's go ahead and take Zach Frazier, right? He is a really, really, really nasty, just a real nasty road grader, right? Like, and I didn't see Whistlebritches there, Powers Johnson anywhere. Yeah, he ain't available. Now there could be an argument for like a Kingsley Suamati, Suamatai or whatever. Again, no offense, I can't pronounce half that name, right? I can pronounce Kingsley. You could maybe look at TJ Tampa. I like the Frazier. I like the Frazier pick because they've got him listed as center and guard, so I'm going to just assume that he can swing from center to guard. But you need, if there's a class to take, the heir apparent to Frank Ragnow, and just give yourself that nice cushion. Now, I realize that Graham Glasgow can play center as well, so there is a little bit of reprieve. But if you're going to slot in Graham Glasgow as one of your starting guard spots to opposite Kevin Zietler, right? Then you're going to have to go ahead and have a nice insurance policy for all interior offensive line spots, and I think that Zach Frazier is the guy. So we're going to go ahead and draft Zach Frazier. I really like this guy. He was like an all-state wrestler in high school, and that translates really, really, really well to interior offensive line play. So welcome aboard, Zach Frazier. Happy to have you. Lions, number 32 in the 32nd pick of the first round, trading back, acquiring draft assets. You really like that. And then there was a run on wide receivers. Holy cow, man.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, it's jam.
Hey, don't be a jive turkey. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Or don't.
I'm no punk bitch.
I ain't no punk bitch neither.
I'm no punk bitch.
Now, back to G.I. Joe.
Damn it, there went TJ Tampa. Tried to get too sneaky with it. Shit. Man. Damn. Ooh. All right, so last time I went Cooper Beebe, right? Because I think he's a nasty, nasty mauler of an offensive lineman out of Kansas State. But since we just addressed the interior offensive line position by going after Zach Frazier in the first round, we're going to go ahead and use a second-round pick on our defense somewhere. So linebacker, probably not going to be looking too much at a linebacker. We have a relatively solid linebacking core, especially if Derek Barnes continues his trajectory. Chris Jenkins could be a big mauling defensive end out of Michigan. Again, that homer move right there. But I tell you who I really like. Oh, man, that's kind of a reach, though. I really like Jonah Ellis. So instead of that, we're going to do the homer thing. We're going to take Chris Jenkins and build out our interior defensive line room. No, we're not. No, we're not. Because I think that the Lions organization is hell-bent on making Broderick Martin a thing. So that would be a... Oh, dude. Fuck, this is... God, I don't know how... Like, I can't imagine how Brad Holmes and Motor City Dan Campbell and the entire front office feels like actually having to do this because... Oh, man, I'm like... I'm really, really, really... Dude, I don't know why I stress out over this pretend draft so damn much, but, like, Jonah Ellis, Yeah, all right. So we need edge help because there's no guarantee that Pascal's going to continue to develop. There's nothing saying that James Houston is even going to be good at all. Marcus Davenport is on the back end of his career. It needs to be developed into more of a mentor position. Jonah Ellis has ties to the Lions because I'm pretty sure his pops is Luther Ellis. So we need a running mate for Aiden Hutchinson. Jonah Ellis performed well at the Combine. Let's go ahead and lock it down. Jonah Ellis, welcome aboard. Second pick for the Detroit Lions in the second round at number 61. Not mad about it. Hey, Blake Corum went to the Cardinals. Did you see that? All right. Here we go. Chris Jenkins is still there. Trevondre Sweat is dropping because he has been a bad boy off the field. Oh, man. Boom. There he is. Ben Sinnott. Bam. Welcome aboard. All right. We need tight end depth. Laporta, fantastic. Best rookie season for a tight end in the history of the NFL. I said it the last time. Who is behind him, though? Nobody. And I think Ben Sinnott looked pretty good at the Combine. I mean, he's kind of nasty, kind of mean, kind of got a little bit of a nasty streak to him. So we know Motor City Dan Campbell's a former tight end. Let's go ahead and take Ben Sinnott in the third round. Why not? Well, see, if we'd have gone a different way and not taken Zach Frazier, then Zach Zinter would be the guy to go here, right here. Oh, Theo Johnson's a sick tight end, too. Oh, Bortonoli's there. Dude, I'm having analysis paralysis here, fellers. Holy crappers. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Chris Jenkins, I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh my God, I don't like this, boys. Oh, this is making me feel very uncomfortable. Like, I'm very, very uneasy with these picks, man. There's just so much talent, like, available, you know. So here we go. We're gonna get back in the third round, the 95th pick. That'll be a nice little double dip in the third round. Thank you, Kansas City, for trading up 2 spots. 3 spots. I'm sorry. Oh, I do like Marshawn Lloyd. I think he'd be a nice little unconventional Brad Holmes maneuver right there. Add some just some straight bulk to the running back room. All right, so that's cool. Ben Sinnott's still there. Theo Johnson's still there. What tight end do we go with, boys? We're going with a tight end here. We're either going to go... We're Sinnott. I liked what I seen out of the Combine. I liked what I seen out of the Combine for both of these guys. And if you get the chance to... Oh, man, That's Good Sports on YouTube. That's Good Sports has a really, really good video about tight ends. Where they're drafted and is a first-round pick tight end worth it. You guys know how I feel about that. Total bust. Totally not worth a tight end in the first round. I mean, look at Laporta. But what we're doing here is we're making depth in the tight end room. God forbid something happens to Sam Laporta, right? We do need a little insurance policy there. Ben Sinnott could be that guy. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Apparently, I'm really high on these Kansas State players. Like, apparently, I'm really into Kansas State players. So now this is the bitch of it, though, is now we just drag through the fourth round, no picks. We're just dragging our feet, just waiting for everybody. 32 guys in this whole round. We don't even crack at one of them. Brad Holmes, though, probably going to trade up. I mean, you know how Brad Holmes is, dude. He He is a wheeling. He is a dealing. He is making moves. He keeps everybody on their toes, and somehow he comes out the other end of damn near every trade smelling like a rose. So, bingity, bangity, bongity. Here we go. 5th round, 164. Oh, Tip Reeman's there too. He ain't too bad either. What about Josh Newton? That way we can appease everybody and get a corner, because everyone thinks that we need a corner in this draft class, even though all of them will be gone well before we can make any play at a lockdown corner. There's only 2 good corners in this draft, in my opinion, and that is Terry and Arnold and Quentin Mitchell. Quentin Mitchell, is that his name? From Toledo. I think those are the only guys worth a first-round pick. But what do I know? I do this for fun on my laptop while drinking beer in my garage, hanging out with you guys. I don't have to do this for a living because, I get stressed out over pretend shit like this. Dude, no wonder Brad Holmes is bald. Like, for real. Oh, for real. Where are we going? What do we want to do? What do we do here, boys? Caden Wallace, offensive tackle out of Penn State. Sure. Welcome aboard. That way, if something happens to Taylor Decker, we can swing Penne over to the left. Maybe this cat can play the right tackle. Maybe he's a huge bust. I don't really know. Don't really care at this point. For real, like, this happened the last go-round. Come the 5th round, I am, like, kind of fried. My nerves are fried from stressing out over this. You have no idea. Boys. Fellers. Oh, fellers, you have no idea how stressful Thursday night is going to be at the Hat and Beard House. It is going to be, I'm going to be, like, pacing back and forth. My hands are going to be all sweaty. I'm going to be so unbelievably stressed. It's not going to be a good time. I mean, it will be a good time, though I'm pretty sure Brad Holmes is going to trade out of the first round. I'm pretty sure. We're here in the what? 6th round? Do we do another homer and take, do we go Josh Newton out of TCU? Or do we go and take Cornelius Johnson out of Michigan? Man, oh man. Oh, there he goes. There's my guy. There's my guy. Frank Gore Jr. My man, Frank Gore Jr. You guys know I'm like, yeah, undrafted rookie free agent phenom Frank Gore Jr. Oh man. Miles Cole. Do we go double on edge? No, we don't need double on edge. We do need a corner though. Josh Wallace. Or do we Josh Newton? Sure. I've taken too many Michigan. I'm not going to just be that guy that's just like homer pick. I'm not going to do that, man. I mean, it's probably the best option for us. What are we in here? The 6th round again? 205? Take everything I just said and throw it out the window. Welcome aboard, Cornelius Johnson. You see, the beautiful thing about it is my show. I can do whatever I want. It's awesome. Oh, man. Come on, Internet. Come on, Internet. Oh, this video is getting long in the tooth there, fellers. Woo-hoo. One more pick. Come on. Let's get it over and done with, because I'm not going to lie. I really got to go pee. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, Maruch. You can do it, Maruch. Ha ha. That guy cracks me up, dude.
To touch base with all your limbs as they move to say, hello, limbs. Free yourself from millions of books and pictures. Ask yourself, what am I trying to do?
Okay. No. Yes. That guy cracks me up, yo. That dude, I'll try and find his link or his name and link it down in the description or something. There's a Scottish golf instructor who just cracks me up. He just tickles my pickle, just hits my funny bone, right, just nails my funny bone. It seriously, it just like cracks me up real hard, man. So hard, I'm completely just like lost in 7th round. Bam. Yeah. Frank Gore Jr. in the 7th round. Yeah. You can do it, Maruch. Yes. Well, yeah. They got him ranked as the 64th overall player. I went way early on Zach Frazier, but yeah, I'm not mad about all this. See, and Chris Jenkins sliding to the 3rd round. Look at they very 24% chance he's going to be available. Ben Sinnott, about where he should be, I'd say. That's not, yeah, see, bam. Oh, you got to love it. Reached on Caden Wallace, huh? Yeah, well, that's because I don't give a shit, y'all. Josh Newton, about where he should be at, ish. Cornelius Johnson, ish. And, of course, Frank Gore Jr. doesn't think I'm stupid for drafting him. Hey, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. So let me know what you think down below. Comment down below what you think about this draft, what you'd have done differently. I do think that trading out of the first round is probably going to be the best option for us. I think that's probably the most lock-solid decision that Brad Holmes can make. Just, just bail on out and just amass picks. Just gather all the picks. Just gather all the draft capital, Brad Holmes. And if someone is available in those picks that you don't like, just continue to trade out because somebody's going to want your draft spot. Someone's going to want that capital, and they're willing to give up stuff for it. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. The draft is Thursday night, 8 o'clock. I cannot wait. I can't wait if we are super duper so close to 500 subscribers. And if we can hit that, I'd love to do like a Thursday morning, like maybe a live stream or something like that, or maybe just go live real quick before the draft. Either way, it's going to be a good time. I can see it going a lot of different ways. I really can. I could see us, trying to go after like a Kool-Aid McKinstry because we've interviewed him 3 times. I could see us trying to trade back to like 36 with the Commanders to take some future draft capital from them, maybe even some middle capital just in this draft alone. Kansas City, I've seen articles where we're linked to trade with Kansas City back, and that would be beautiful, just like in this situation here where we could trade back and then take, even though it's a first-round pick, if you're going to take a player like Zach Frazier, who's an heir apparent, not an immediate starting need, it really allows that 5th-year option on the rookie scale contract. That really is like the most beneficial thing for them because you can essentially redshirt them their freshman year or their rookie year, treat them like a redshirt freshman. And, I mean, who better to learn from than Frank Ragnow, right? Just was named to the All-Pro. The dude is a legend, right? Like, we all here love him. I am a huge fan of what he does both on the field and off the field. And it's a heavy insurance policy. Chop Robinson, as you guys see, continues to fall on draft boards as information continues to come out about him and his inability to perform well against top-tier talent. Super high on him a few weeks ago, just last week. Now I've completely come off of him. I would like to see us maybe try and go get aggressive. It would almost be super fitting, though. As much as I say about us trading back, it would be almost equally as fitting to see Brad Holmes with the draft here in Detroit try and get aggressive and trade up because, look. Although we are trying to build this franchise for the long term, we're trying to win now. I mean, for fuck's sake, we were just in the NFC Championship game. And I think a lot of things can come into focus on the big picture of what Brad Holmes and Motor City Dan Campbell have in store for the Detroit Lions. If we go Zach Frazier or Powers Jackson, or even like say Cooper Beebe, I don't know. But I think that if we go this route and address the offensive line in the first round, early second round like this by trading out of the first round, I think that'll be a huge tip of the hat and a realization of what's going on behind the scenes, and that is that they are trying to financially set the team for long-term success by extending Jared Goff by utilizing rookie scale contracts, because that would actually give you 5 first-round picks along the offensive line, 2 of which are still on rookie scale contracts, 2 who are heavy, I don't want to say heavy veterans, but veterans, and then Frank Ragnow and Graham Glasgow, who are middling veterans. And I don't mean middling as talent level, I mean middling as far as years spent in the league. So, yeah, that's about it. I love the draft, and I'm super nervous for what's going to happen, just because I don't know what's going to happen, because Brad Holmes is the most unpredictable GM that the Lions have ever had. Normally, it is pretty scripted. You kind of know what they're going to do. We've had terrible GMs here in the past, and it's just nice having a guy who, even though we question some of his maneuvers, nobody expected or even understood what he was doing with Jahmyr Gibbs or even a Jack Campbell, right? And he showed us that he knows what he's doing. We just have to trust him. So whatever Brad Holmes does, and Brad Holmes we trust, I'm not going to pretend to be him, but sometimes it is fun to just fuck around. So I've been Hat and Beard. You've been an attentive audience. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Keep your stick on the ice. If he doesn't find you handsome, at least you find you handy. That's going to do it for me. Boop. Brig off.